YouTube. Twitter. Stuff away. Away. Alright. Hello, hello, hello. Those who are just tuning in, perhaps you're looking at the archive of the stream. This is currently, it's 2:07 o'clock on July 23rd. I'm currently tweeting that we are out here with Edge of Eternities preview stream. Sponsored, as we all know. And then we point them Twitch-wise to Magic Mike's. Bingo bango. Alright. And we'll go ahead and tell the Discord server, because that seems kind of important. And yes, off you go. Alright, cool. So, I've only got to play a few minutes of this. It's not a ton under my belt. I got a little bit of sealed under my belt just to see kind of how some stuff played and whatnot. I'm going to line this up so I can see any and all chitty chatter that y'all might have. Hello, hello, those on YouTube. Appreciate you hanging out. Cool. All right, so where are we here? Let's go ahead and let's do a new seal. This seal was not great. We'll just no thank you. I do think it's really interesting. This is the first time they've changed the system to where now we're actually playing on the real client, the live client, just like everybody else. It's just that I have a totally normal event token, as you see on the bottom of that list there, which totally allows me to access this stuff, which is rad. And I love that. I think that's great. You know, it's even less on the dev team, which I think is awesome. So you don't have to spin up another server and all this other crap. Like, it's really sweet. So, yeah, we got our winnings that we're totally not getting. So we're going to do that again. Totally normal token. Opens up. What do we got? What do we got? All right, petrified field. Interesting. We got a Tezzy though. Got a Tezzeret. Let's go. Alpha Rael Stone Chosen. This guy is a little nuts, isn't he? Defending player loses half life. Okay, yeah. I mean, we got 2 mythics, 3 mythics. Jesus. We got Cosmogrand Zenith, one of the cards that was in my top 10 because I think that card is rad. And the freaking dual land for the white and the black. Goodness gracious. Got a Wandering Fumarole. I'm so glad these are on the client now. Okay. 1 plus the mana value of Sacrifice Artifact. You may play those cards this turn. Alright. Whenever non-token. Munitions. Okay. Munitions is an interesting token. Interesting thing. Hey, Peter. Thank you so much for hanging out. And 5 get to the subs. Goodness gracious. How wonderfully giving of you. Thank you so much. I do appreciate that. Yeah, so yeah, this set's really interesting. What little I've played with it, man, it loves some artifacts. Everything's artifact, 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 and so it's kind of an artifact set, but they didn't really say it like that. You know, they never really explained it as an artifact set. They kind of just like, you know, they're like, well, here it's a set with themes, and I'm like, all right, well, since themes seems to be like it wants to be artifacts. So we got to play Tezzy. I mean, no matter what happens, just to see how he does. Peter, you're awesome. Thank you so much. You're great. You're great. Hello, Komodo. Hope you're having a lovely day. Yeah, let's take a look here what we got. And exile each opponent's graveyard. That's whatever and sealed. Not great. All Fates, I don't think so. Chrome Companion is actually super rad. I actually played against this card just before I started the stream. And this thing is really annoying because it's like it's a value creature and you can screw up graveyard shenanigans if you have to. Normally you're actually putting your stuff back on the bottom just because you can kind of get your removal back in or whatever. But it's rad. This card's also rad because if you attack with a spacecraft, it's super cheap, but still 6 mana kill something is generally worth it, particularly in a slower format. There's the old nutrient block. I love that. Let's see, command bridge. Yeah, okay, another one of those. Tap a thing to make a land come into play. Let's see. Focus fire, X number of creatures, and so on. That's good. Removal. I'll take it. Interesting. For 1 white mana, for 2 damage target tap creature, that's not too shabs. I will take that. Alright, alright. Squire's Lightblade. I can imagine this is a functional reprint of something I can't think of right now. It sounds like it anyway. Okay, Zealot. There's a big thing about playing two second spells, you know, and like this card is absolutely ridiculous if you can play, you know, many spells per turn. I got a bunch of really good removal in white, so that's really cool. Scout for Survivors seems fine. All Fate Stalker. Okay, this card's great. I don't know how great this card is. Actually, I had it in my last sealed, and I was like, it was fine. I thought it was going to be really good, and it's not as good as I was expecting, but it's probably better than most. Let's see. When you catch second spell thing, right? Auxiliary Boosters is cool. Starfield Shepherd is really cool because you go find lands with it, like on turn 2, which is rad. Tap to dealt damage to store. That's interesting. Cryogenic Relic. Alright, let's see. Return target non-land is in his owner's hand. If it was attacking, you make a 1/1 drone artifact creature token with flying, and the token can only block creatures with flying. That's interesting. A lot of flash equipment. There's the 1 white flash equipment. There's this flash equipment. Hello, a little aloof. What's our little loaf brother? What's going on? Hardtack sounds great for the nutrient block. I approve of that. That's very cool. Let's see. Why does the color for multiple spells a turn feels weird? Yeah, it does. Like, normally this is a blue thing or a red thing. Because, and again, and I also understand that sometimes it's nice to just not have that happen because, bruh, you know, we're 30 plus years in. Blue-red is always the spells thing, right? Always with the spells thing and blue-red thing. I've ran it against it myself, been like, God, here we go. You know what I mean? Like, what does blue-red do? And they do second, you know, they do instant sorceries. They care about that stuff. They care about storm or whatever. And it's like, if it's in white, it's different, you know? It's neat. I think it's neat. You know, for me, it's, you want to have variety, right? You don't want to break the color pie. And I don't think it's breaking the color pie because second spell isn't like anyone's color pie bit or whatever. But I do think it's interesting that you can move that around a little bit. Lord, I have tried blue-red with spells. It's limited. I have drafted that deck every single set. I will draft what looks to me like an insane blue-red spells deck, and it never works for me. I've had the sweet learn spells back in Strixhaven. I had the sick blue-red deck from Final Fantasy. I swear to God, I couldn't do it. I've never been able, I don't know what, there's a secret sauce because you'll watch Sam Black and friends post the weirdest ass looking blue-red decks you've ever seen in your whole life. And somehow he's like, yeah, casually 7-0'd. And I'm like, of course you did, Sam Black. You won a car one time. I was there. The man won a car. And he didn't even take the car. He took like the cash out for the car because of course he did. But yeah, you know, he wins with ham sandwiches, and I'm over here like getting rares, getting the sweet uncommons, you know, that like tie together. Don't matter. Oh my God. Okay, let's focus here. What are we doing here? The shield mate. All right. Under your control attack. That doesn't seem great. But they are artifact creatures, which is a big deal, depending on what cards you get, of course, obviously. Come tap, draw a card, discard. Okay, that's not bad. That's a looter. I will take my loots. Oh boy, we got hype chests on the way. We got hype chests. We're opening the hype chest. We're sharing it. I'm doing it. We're choo-chooing right now. I don't know exactly what that is. I'm a man, you know, who's, I don't know. Am I ready for the choo-choo? This sounds weird. Let's keep going. Dark Endurance. Okay. One less target blocking creature. Okay. I dig that spell. I think that spell's rad. I really like this card too. This card's really cool. There's the Zealot. We talked about that last night on the top 10s. It's just too good. It's also like really good on rate. We were talking about like, you know, the 2-mana 3/2 is just like kind of standard now. Like Bears, 2-mana 2/2s, they better do something ridiculous because otherwise it should be a 3/2. Like why isn't it a 3/2? You know what I mean? Like that's just kind of where we're at. Decode Transmissions is neat. I played against that once or twice. This card is very cool. Like, a 2-1 evasion, and then it makes a 2/2? It makes a 2/2? Like, Windrakes? Like, have you seen this? Remember when a Windrake made a 1/1, and we were like, oh my God, you know, that made an Eldrazi. Oh, crap, this makes a 2/2. Like, it's tapped, but, like, okay. Goodness. Has additional costs. I run my return creature. Okay. Alright. Reanimate. I dig it. Yeah, every non-green color for land matters for Commander. I just don't see it. They just don't give you the tools, man. Like, you're just, you know, they're starting to have red make mana on creatures. Like, red have mana dorks, and that just, it feels a little weird, but okay. I mean, blue have mana dorks, but it's only for, like, artifact mana or spell mana or whatever. But, and white never gets that stuff. But, yeah, it's a little strange. Okay, that's a weird card. We're depending on what our deck looks like. Oh, this is the super sweet Thoughtseize thing, which is cool. I think this card's really rad. And definitely has potential. This card seems silly, you know. It's dumb. So I don't have a ton in black. I got some good removal. I mean, everything, you know, seems to have good removal. White does have my mythic in there, but so does black. Black's got that mythic dude right there too. So Plasma Bolt, lots of red removal, man. That's what I've noticed so far, at least. Sun Titan goes burr. Sun Titan does go burr. Let's face it. Hell yeah! What's up, Tim Shadler on YouTube? We got old Tezzy. We got Tezzy. He's here. It's happening. Rig for War +3. Okay, it's a removal spell. You know, it's funny. At least over time, people don't seem to understand that this is Doomblade. I know it sounds weird, but they don't. And I'm just like, you recognize, you know, that's Doomblade, right? It's like, you know, it's Doomblade that's a little precarious. Don't get me wrong. You know, you can't get 2 for 1, but generally, it's just you know, Doomblade with an upside, as you can kill them. Here's that card that makes mana, which is really weird, but okay. 7 mana +4/+0. Okay, that's interesting. Alright, I dig that. Cards that give other cards haste are scary. Like, that means everything you play thereafter is an immediate threat, and haste is very strong. Okay, we looked at this one, where X is the mana value, +1, not great. Orbital Plunge is great. You know, just destroy it from the moon and give me a lander token, please. This card's cool. Nebula Dragon. I'll take a Lightning Bolt on a dragon for 7 mana. That looks really rad. I like my red a lot. My red is very cool. One green 2/2 reach, just straight upside. You love to see it. You know what I mean? You just love to see it. Card's ridiculous for a rate. I swear to God. A white getting a mana dork for enchantments? Maybe. You know, like that is their thing, right? That they have like their types that they're super good at or whatever. And, you know, like if they're very good at warp, for example, which is kind of cool how white has that advantage. Okay, it's one of those spring sticks, whatever. Hemosymbic Might. Okay, this card seems very cool, but especially if I can put some counters on it somehow. Okay, another one. This doesn't have flash, but it is a free equip, which is cool. And if this thing can station something, you can really go nuts. Let's see here. Okay, that's a lot of keywords on that thing right there. You gain 2 life, make a lander token? Okay, I guess. Sky Stinger. Boss creature with flying, it messes them up good. It kicks their whole ass. When this creature enters or dies, you surveil 1. Well, how about that 3 mana 4/2, y'all? Because a 2 mana 4/2, that's too far. Now, at least in today's day and age, in 2025, 2 mana 4/2, not okay. But 2 mana 2/2s were fine just like 10 years ago. And so, it's going to be a minute before we get our 2 mana 4/2s, but you wait. They're coming. One day. Probably in green, because Jesus Christ. Okay, 4 mana 4/4 with trample and landfall. I dig it. This card is very cool and sealed because you generally have slower games. Like for me, when it comes to these sealed decks, I want to figure out how I'm going to win the game. How am I winning the game? How am I actually going to get them to 0? You know what I mean? Like it's usually like, you know, what is my threat? You know what I mean? What does my top end look like? Like this card is rad. Like when an artifact enters, and a lot of artifacts are entering with all these abilities with lander tokens and yada yada, this thing can get absolutely out of control, and it's got evasion and it's a 1/3 flyer. Like there's so much good with this. It makes me want to play blue red. But you know, I think you look back, we got some killer white. We got some really cool white cards. I think our black is rad. I don't know if I like our blue as much. Because, you know, if you're going to play the blue-red guy, you kind of want to play blue-red, you know. I could always splash it with some green. My green seems super strong. Do you think the limited format is going to be slow, fast, or medium? I don't think it's fast. This is my very small amount of time with the set, but I don't think it's fast. I would say it's probably medium to slower, you know, with lander tokens and things, just kind of like mucking things up. I could be obviously incredibly incorrect in that, but just very, very early. I played a couple games, and this was what I've seen so far. We'll know more after we play some more. Okay, cool. So this guy makes a lander token, and this one you can draw 2 cards and make. Yeah, that's good. That's good, clean living right there. And lander tokens allow you to splash a lot. You know. Man, if I can just get a fetch of any kind, I mean, Lander puts it right into play, right? So that would be super cool. Yeah, put it on the battlefield tapped. Okay, okay. Green-red. We got 2 green-red cards. We have a rare, which is awesome. And also, when you sack an artifact, it deals damage to an opponent. So, like, value. We could do green-red-blue, but then we're back to the blue thing again. Where the blue cards are okay. The red cards are really good, though. So I think our red is super strong. Like, this card is rad. When we're playing lots of artifacts, so many, like, almost, well, not almost, yeah, like a ton of these creatures are artifacts. And it happens a lot. However, I don't know how many non-token artifacts we want to have, like, enough for this. Usually when something cares about a type of whatever, you know, whenever you play an angel or whenever you play a demon or, you know, a token or whatever, or whenever you play a non-token artifact, generally it's around 8 in your limited deck. You want to have 8 of that thing to trigger that thing. So if we have 8 artifacts, we're probably okay. I don't really like this card, though. Like, it seems okay, but I don't know. What are we sacking, right? That's gonna do us a lot. Like, we can sack a nutrient block, look at 2 cards and play one of them or whatever. Play 2 of them, maybe. It can be Battle Cruiser Magic. This guy. If only I could have got a Spawn Sire, man. Spawn Sire, I'm living that dream, y'all. I want you to know. I'm living that Spawn Sire dream. It's going to happen. We're going to do it. We're going to do it together. It's going to be incredible. Remnant Elemental is an 0/4, and it's got reach, and a land is +2/+0. That seems meh as hell. Plasma Bolt, the millionth, can be a lightning bolt if you hold your mouth right and something weird happens. Number 237. Not super great, but fine. Alright, so first up, I do like the green-red. I like that we have rare and cool uncommon. I do like the idea of splashing for that, and or maybe splashing for some more blue artifacts. Like, this card's lovely, you know? Like, what was that stupid card from New Phyrexia or whatever that I can't think of? The stupid rock that does the same thing. Let's see here. But yeah, again, artifact, not artifact. Yeah, we played Shock, and Shock is still a fine magic card, but I don't know if they're going to make another Shock, you know? I think the Shocks have to exile, the Shocks have to, you know, remove certain things or be uncounterable or whatever, you know? It's just stuff like that. A lot of really good removal in black. It's some really good green. We got 3 of this guy? Bruh. Like, now I'm going to start looking at, like, what do we have, like, doubles of? We got doubles of this guy. When a creature enters, target control gets whatever. Okay. Jesus. I like this as a top end. I'm not gonna lie. I do enjoy that. I think Temporal Intervention is super cool and worth playing. I value Thoughtseize effects higher than kind of most or whatever. But also 2 of this guy is excellent. 2 of the 4/4 landfall +1/+0. And it's already got trample just attached, which is cool. Can I splash my engineer buddy, my engineer friend? Because I don't know. I don't know if that's if that would be wise. I wish there was a good, easy way to give this power. There's some equipment stuff we have, but not a lot. Biosynthetic burst or whatever, I guess. Yeah. So let's go ahead and maybe put some pen to paper here. I'll definitely play a Plasma Bolt. Maybe this card seems okay. We'll see on the weapons manufacturing. We'll tentatively put it in there. A lot of cool artifacts. Definitely like all the sweet removal. This card is rad, and I like the Lightning Bolt Dragon. Thank you. 1 mana artifact robot guy. I do like artifacts. I think this card is pretty good. Very strong. I don't know if I really care that much to make landed tokens with a whole card. You know, is it really worth a whole card for that? I'm not sure. 3/3 reach for 3 mana is good, clean living. I like both of those guys in that thing. And then, yeah, a 3 mana 4/2 to get it done. Like, if they ain't got no blockers. Oh, man, yeah, on the Edge Rover. Goodness, that guy. That's crazy. Okay. Let's see what our creature count looks like. We got 12 creatures. Generally, you want 14, so I guess you're in, buddy. And we could maybe run an old 3 mana Exile Their Graveyard guy. That would not be... Actually, no. We're going to need to run the rare and the uncommon. Duh. Let's get that in there. What do we have now? We have 15 creatures. Easiest way I like to do that is pop this up. Type :T: creature, and it splits them for you. And that way you can look at them however you want. Or by type, for example, if you care about like angels and demons and stuff, that's a great way to do it. Type of that creature. Which of these creatures do I not like? This one seems a little iffy. We don't care about the graveyard. We don't really have much that's going to go there that's going to do well. Other than like it's surveilling and like it helps you get rid of lands late. You know, that's great. That's just surveil anyway. Okie dokie. This card is rad. So yeah, I think of the cards right here, I think I would probably rather have this one out. Which seems fine. And yeah, I think we can at least give it a shot. See what's going on. See if this works. Play some green, play some red. Like I don't know if we're super duper slow, I think we look at like splashing the green blue guy, you know, in like your one island because we make lander tokens and we go get it with it. Oh, I love these are my favorite hands. These are my favoriteest. I love this hand. It makes me sad in all of my sad parts. And I just can't keep it, even if they go to the Gerard Fabiano school of not mulliganing. 7 mana might as well be a million, so that ain't gonna happen. All right. Well, we have a good path to get us to Ice Cave Crasher quickly, so I'll take that. This will get us turn 3, Ice Cave Crasher, and then they'll kill it, and that'll be that. But that's okay, because that's where we're at in our lives right now. All right, and then smashy smash. Hope y'all are doing well. If you're just joining me here, we are doing a preview stream. #sponsored. Wizard gave me this for free and stuff. Of Edge of Eternities, the brand new set that's coming out on Tuesday on Arena. And it's, you know, but I'm using the same client you are. I just have the access part, which is kind of rad and neat. And it's funny, technically, the standard format, our best of one standard you can play with the EOE cards, also has all of the March of the Machine forward stuff legal as well. But we're not going to use it because, you know, we're good Magic players who don't do that. I hope you wouldn't. You know what I mean? What kind of scumbag would you be? Rocking out your new EOE standard and then just drop a shouldered. But yeah, it's kind of funny. But if that's the worst of it, right? Like that's nothing. Starfighter pilot. Oh snap! All right. Well, okay. Synergy, I guess. But I got some beats coming. And this is where, you know, you get that Convoke-y feeling. Alright, there's the weapons manufacturing. Probably should have counted some artifacts. Would have done better. Do I care to orbital plunge this? I don't think so. Like, I ain't scared of that crap. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. Woohoo! Yeah, Starfighter Pilot is neat. I like all things that trigger on tapping stuff. It's always fun to try to figure out ways to do so. I've always, so far, I think all the spaceships are rad. I just, like, the way they made the spaceship, the fact that we are teeing ourselves up for Star Trek, y'all. Whew! It's gonna be nuts. I'm telling you, just right now. Star Trek won't have any problems with digital cards like we ran into with Marvel Snap, making us get Spooter Jace coming. And thanks, I hate that. Okay. I don't think I care that much. Yeah, I'll just stick with that guy because I do want to play the 5-mana guy. Oh man, if you could block, that would make my day. Please and thank you. How many house space are we gonna play limited so far? They played very, very well. Okay, awesome. Thanks, bro. Woo! Oh, it's okay. Untap permanent. Let's go. Tap in enchantments. Bingo, bango. 5/6 reach. That's my boy. That's my boy Skywarden Cavalron. Oh man, the Cavalron coming. Goodness gracious. And I plan on hanging out around today until around 4 o'clock Eastern. Busy day, bunch of stuff. Gotta go get the wives from the jobs and things. Alright. Orbital Plunge. I don't have enough mana to run off the torpedo. If I wanna. He has enough to kill it, but he won't when I kill the... Should I kill the sweeper or the pilot? The pilot is going to let him do things that otherwise wouldn't. Yeah, let's go ahead and kill the pilot. I don't like the surveilling option there for letting him station. Because you can station for free, as far as I know. You can station as much as you want. So, you can just tap that thing at sorcery speed, of course. Yep. I'll take my big old lander and come and get you. I'm playing Reversal Wizard. I'm not sure who that is, but I'm sure they're lovely. Damn it. Told you they'd kill it. Remember? I told you. All I gotta tell you. And then, yeah, I'll see you. We will lander at the end of their turn. Put a counter on up to 2 target creatures. Boy, that sucks. That's a beatdown. That card is good. And it warps. Oh, Jesus. Damn that card. That's a common? Lord. Okay. Well, we're just going ahead and rock our little lander here and move about our day. Hope we draw some gasoline, because we need it. Commons are more than what they used to be. Oof. Commons are 5 times what these. Can you imagine that as a common back in the day? Oh, hell. Oh, hell. Alright. Okay. Alright. Search your library for an artifact card. The problem is they're going, okay, that's 6 mana, thank God. At least there's that. Value 1 or less. I don't really have anything I think I want to search for. Not that that's important. But yeah, let's do it. Old Tezzy Poo.
You're inferior in every.
And then I'll just make that a 2/3. And we'll just still say no attack to say go. Because they're going to attack it again, as they are wont to do. Okay, that's fine. Like, the sweeper can attack alone if they'd like, but I'm definitely blocking. Oh, me? Oh, cool. Well, that's rad. That's fine. Who cares? Not me. I mean, I've got removal for it sitting out, so it's not a big deal. Okay, let's see if we can find something. What do we got? We got Edge Rover. I'll take it. Ooh, very cool, very cool. Look at that. Huh? Eh? I just popped back up to 3 counters. That was kind of awesome. Do I have to do the sorcery? No? Okay, I can do whatever I want. They do have the shields down. Nah, let's let them play that stupid 6 mana guy and kill him response. Yeah. Let's see what you gonna do, bruh. Boom! You going out of here with that? Yeah, it's gonna have to take 3 on that one. Just take it to chin. All right. I'm digging this. We're not in a great position, but we're in a position, I guess. There's only one other thing, and that was the equipment. I guess that's worth it.
This will suffice for now.
Brad, I'm gonna put that on that.
Soon you are.
Okay, so we can double block if we had to. Don't want to, but if we had to. I'm at 6 life. It's not looking great. What you gonna do with all of them white creatures with 3 power? Are you gonna attack me? Is that what you're gonna do? You gonna attack me? Alright, fine, do it. Okay. I guess first things freaking last. Let's get that trigger out of the way. Yep. Goody, goody, goody. Would be better with landfall creatures, but you know, what are you gonna do? At this point, I just need gasoline, please. And yep. Giant. Cool. Excellent story, bro. Man, this card is good. This card is very good. It's literally ridiculous how good it is. We're back up to 4 loyalty counters though, by the way. So let's go. You equip for 5 friggin' mana. I don't even have anything else to get. You know, I can't even get anything else to get. Alright. There's nothing I can go get. Untap it's not gonna do anything. I guess I pay 5 mana to equip this. Jeez. I am at 3. I am dead. I'm gonna untap it. Yeah, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Yeah, that's right. Can't control me. Oh, and they have the seam rip. Wow. That must be incredibly nice. There you go, buddy. There you go. Get your special GG. Woo. All right. All right. Well, we, you know, it does appear as cool as that enchantment was that was making us munitions, we weren't able to do much with it. Now, were we? There weren't a bunch of sacrifice and artifact to do and so. Arguably, that's where a Memorial Vault would come in. I don't know if I want to rely on Matu doesn't do much at all or affect the board cards, even if they're cool rares, because I don't think they're helping, which is unfortunate. But okay, so let's take a look here. What do we got? We certainly made enough lander tokens, you know, to probably justify old Manimanu, whatever they ever say the name. Yeah, I don't even know if 2 is necessary. I think it's just the 1. And we'll go and get it with a lander token, and it'll be okay. Is there any other... I don't think there is any one-mana artifact, rather, that we can go get and find. Check it out. If you had the black guy, you could also use that sacrifice artifact guy. Oh, yeah, this guy? Yeah, you are correct. The Umbral Collar Zealot would work pretty well. There's not a lot of artifact creatures going on here. However, we do have no fewer than 3 of these things, which make robot tokens, which is pretty cool. And lots of, you know, ways to get things. And sacrifice for Scrounge for Eternity? That seems pretty rad. I'm actually kind of digging that. Alright. Well, I hate to get rid of all the green-red, but, you know, I'm curious what black might look like here. Because we got some pretty good cards that can end some games, you know? We got a cool mythic, right? Let's take a look to see what that looks like. Ain't gonna hurt nothing. Oh, not the red guy. Get rid of that. And let's say we do the more. Let's go all in on the, you know, artifact action, right? So take out the green. Green's gone. We bring in the good black cards we have, which are honestly kind of most of them. I don't know if we need this guy, but it's pretty rad. I love this guy a lot. And the Zealot, of course. And we're probably going to do this, yep, that removal spell, of course. Maybe a Scrounge for Eternity would be nice. I do enjoy a good Void card. Or the Dark Endurance. What's our creature count? Very low? Very low. Alright, so we can go up to 3 of that guy. Just the greatest Windrake ever. As much as I like Tezzeret, I think he's not great here. You know, I'm trying to look at like the artifact creatures. We don't have a ton in red-black. You know, otherwise he's just like untapping a thing. It's not doing much. Which makes me sad. But I do think we might want to just leave them on the side for now. Okay. We do have this Voidborn guy. We got lots of 3-drops already. I would love to have a decent 4-drop. But we don't have that as an option right now. Yeah, Tezzy needs to go unconstructed. As cool as it is, and it's cool, I thought it was neat. We got to go find multiple things with him. And the fact he got bounced back to 4 loyalty really quickly, like, wow, that's kind of amazing, honestly. But, okay. I think we give this a bit of a shot and see what happens. We have multiple ways of sacking things now. Certainly this guy's going to be great once we get the munitions going. Let's go take a look. Remember I talked about types, artifact, and whatnot? What kind of artifacts we got here? We have 5. That is our total non-token artifacts that would trigger weapons manufacturing. Is it worth that for a whole card? I'm not sure that's true. I think it's rad. You know? I don't know if we're, and one of them is Memorial Vault. Again, when they don't affect the board, it really makes you go like, is it worth it? I think we gotta not live that dream. Get rid of that guy. Fix our lands, please. Thank you. Yeah, 4 different cards here. Like, landfall. We don't really have any lander tokens going anymore, which is unfortunate. I'm not sure if we just really have enough cards here that would warrant it. What about white? What's going on in the white? We have so much good removal in white. We got a cool mythic in white. Like, just so many. Got that stupid reroute systems thing that was dumb. We got focus fire. We got multiple focus fires. Like, we got everything in white but like creatures, right? Like, and we've got some, but they're very expensive in some ways. But I don't know, man. I don't even know if is red. Red, tons of removal. Clearly, tons of removal. But are we passing up a green, white, red action here that could do well? Because, like, let's say we do green, white, red, because there's lots of cool cards there. I don't know. I like Chrome Companion. They're probably not going to make the cut. Okay, so these are, I think these are probably splashable cards. But again, if we've got infinite removal, we won't even need them. But let's just take a look. I don't know if I like that Light Blade. That's interesting. You're definitely going to play that. You're going to play the Zenith. You're going to play the Eject. 2 more creatures, probably 3 mana 3/3, like just good value at that point. This guy gets rid of guys, which is awesome. This guy should be pretty cool. We'll see how many artifacts we have ended up with. This is the second spell thing again, which we have some good cheap stuff that makes me want to play the Light Blade. Because if we can play a second spell, it gets kind of ridiculous. This card is strong, particularly because it makes a 2/2, so it makes a 3/4 flyer, not just a 2/3 flyer, and that's really important. This card is awesome. Like 5 mana 3/2 late. Still it gets you a land both times when you warp it and when you play it. Like, whew, that card is delicious. Enjoy that card a lot. All right, so but in green, we can here we help fix our mana, right? Don't splash your mana fixer, but regardless, we can still fix mana that way, which is cool. Let's see. Well, in the green-red world, we're definitely going to run our cool rare and uncommon, which is cool. And this makes a lander token right there, right? So like we're in good shape there. Would have enjoyed a dual land that was in our colors, but whatever. Or right here also, or in our colors, but that's okay. That's not the end of the world. This creature dies again. If we would like to play the second spell deck, I think this is a cool way to do it. Gain 2 life, make a lander token looks a lot better in your 3-color deck. How many creatures are we at right now? We're not a lot of creatures. Now, if we had some spacecraft, you could argue that those are creatures, but no. Let's take a look here at our... What's our creatures? We're going to play this guy, our second spell guy. That's 3 mana? Wait. This guy's 3 mana? I thought this guy was 4 mana. Holy cow. Okay. Damn. Push it, why don't you? There's second spell guy, which is cool. And this should be fine. Why? Okay. Like, are we just playing green for those few cards? Because now I start wondering if we shouldn't be doing more. Like, Ice Cave Crasher seems pretty strong. As much as I'd love to pull through the veil, pull through the weft, not the veil. Careful. It seems okay. And now we have 12 creatures, a little light on creatures. Maybe drop a focus fire, because if you don't got that many creatures, you're just, dealing 2 damage to a, attacking or blocking creature. Woohoo, not great. Let's see here. Sky Stinger, it's just 3-drop the format, right? There's so many 3-drops. That's why I like, look at this guy. He's all by himself, he's just hanging out. Like, it's a 2-drop, and honestly, we need 2-drops. It's kind of silly. We're gonna play that command bridge, though. I'll tell you that. Bingo, bango. All right, our mana base is pretty not great, but you know what? We're here to have fun, try stuff out, see what happens. Maybe this will work. I guess let's give it a shot. We'll see what 3-color looks like. I've played 2-color decks a few times now, so I'm curious because the format doesn't seem that fast. Obviously when they get 2-3 power things and you do nothing for a couple turns, you lose. But like, yeah, see, this is cool. I can work with this. I'm digging. Does this card not look blue-white to you? Is it just me? There's just so much blue in it. I always think this is like blue-white, or like the warp is for a blue or something. Alright. There's not doing anything with that. Man, yeah, Bright Spear Zealot. That's crazy. Oh, look at that. Perfect. Mana is perfect. And you do not run your best card out first, because they'll just kill it. So we're going to run that out. Let's see what happens. Okay. Also okay. Interesting. I mean, I guess we'll play the Tannock, and then we'll play the land, deal 1 damage to him or whatever, which is nice. It won't let me get an attack in, because sometimes there's free damage at the damage store, and I love when there's free damage at the damage store. So here's what we do. We run it out confidently. We see that they call our bluff. Thanks, dummy. You would, actually. Yeah. Knew about the dummy's like crazy good and limited, so he would know better. But okay. He also knows how good +1/+1 in haste is, which is what the Turbo Drone does, which is really super good. I like that card a lot. Okay. Seems fine. That is now a 4/4 with hasties. I mean, I'll double block. I'm a double blocking fool. Sure. You got it. I was never going to trigger that second thing, so whatever. It's going to be very, very rare. Put it that way. Okay. Well, we can certainly plunge the Turbo Drone. I would not hate that. I don't want to play Zenith if I can't trigger it. So let's just get rid of that thing in the ocean and so go. He's not going to. There's no free damage at New Mod the Nummy's damage store. That does not happen. So I ain't worried about that. All right. Yeah, dude. There's no free damage in my damage store either, dude. You have to show me. Okay, so I lost to an onboard trick, right? Am I right or am I right or am I right? Oh man. Right. Does something real dumb. Alright, huh. I will decline. I don't want to blink that thing. I think we just throw out the monster and Say go, perhaps. Later token. God. Don't you hate it when you lose to onboard tricks? Now, see, this was a lot easier to explain back in Lorwyn. And yeah, I just referenced a set from, Jesus Christ, when was Lorwyn? Like 2009 or something? Oh my god. Oh, look at that guy. That guy seems real strong. Attack me with a creature card in my hand on the battlefield. Okay, cool. That seems super fair, you guys. Alright, and then exile target non-assassin creature. Okily dokily. Which is better? Which is better for me? I don't know. We do have double landfall action here. Doesn't really matter much. Basically, it's, you know, are we playing this into this? And if we do we put counters or we make dudes? This is going to have to be a 4/5 flyer, which is very scary. But I also am getting enough mana that soon I can play these two spells. I almost have 8 mana anyway. 5, 6. This will be 7. So, alright. There's our Cosmo Grand Zenith. There's our Warper. And I think we make tokens. And then, yeah, just whatever, that guy's fine. Ain't giving you the other guy, I tell you that. And then bye. Alright. And if I can draw a cheap spell and like swing in and then be able to trigger the Zenith instant speed, that'd be pretty ballin'. I told you they were going to die. That you don't get through with that guy. You know, just the one. Alright, smash. Thanks. Lovely. 4 mana, 2 mana to use that. I think first we smash. Okay. Boom, boom. We go boom, boom in the room. This guy. Spaceship, and let's go. Unfortunately, I didn't I'll never get the chance to do the Sunstar into All Fate Stalker, put a counter draw card, you know. Lorwyn from 2007. Oh my Jesus. Stop. It hurts us. It hurts us so bad. Alright, do we need double red ever? Or do we rather have green? I think we'd rather have green. Once we have our red, we're good. Yeah, I don't care about that. Okay. Oh, that's not too shab. Okay. Ooh, I don't like that. That sucks. I think instead we play this guy. And then we'll pop an Edge Rover. Let's just counter draw a card. Let's go. Excellent, excellent. I don't see no attacks at this time. Now, Melt Strider Eulogist? Melt Strider Eulogist. Weird. But a solid uncommon, no doubt about it. It makes me not want to block his stupid Intimidator. Lorwyn is 2007. Ladies and gentlemen, as we live and breathe. That set is almost 20 years old. And that's not okay. Because somewhere in there, life happened. A lot of it. Like a whole bunch. Come on, Newmont. I know you're gonna like this guy's skill level is ridiculous. His floor is probably just my ceiling, you know? Like, how soft were the rocks? Oh baby, let me tell you. In 2007, I think Circuit City still existed. I could be wrong, but I think they still existed. That's how soft those rocks were. 2007, goodness. And 2007, was I still burning CDs? I don't know if I was. I might have still been burning CDs then. I don't know. All right, cool story, bro. What the hell? Is pyroclasmed? Interesting. Huh. Okay. I think we walk this way. Makes the most sense to me anyway. Sure. Whee! We both can do that. Okay. Alright. Interesting. Alright, if we play that, we have enough mana to use emergency eject, which is instant, or focus fire, whichever we like. So I'm okay with that. Gotcha. And I also have now 1 mana deal 4 damage, which is lovely. I approve of that quite heavily. Has to be, so they have to get 7 counters on that, so they're not gonna be able to do it if they just drew a land, which is fine by me. I don't care. But a counter creature. All right, so they're warping. We're warping right now. All right, which one are you doing it? So is he playing it? All right, he's just straight playing it. Sure. Get on out of here. Make it like a tree and get out of here. Station? Station. Man, before smartphones. Smartphones like it just came out somewhere around there. Well, 2006, wasn't it? The first iPhone? And in goes the dynamite. Whew. That was the end of that. All right. Okay, I'm feeling pretty good about the tricolor. That was not too shabby. I'm feeling okay about that. Ooh, I got a mystery orb. Mysteryness. It's funny. There's nothing here. What is your prize? Nothing. Your prize is nada. Spyra. Good old Final Fantasy. Man. It's wild. I'm telling you, Final Fantasy felt like yesterday. You know? It felt like I was here playing Final Fantasy with y'all then. Okay. I'll take it. It's a little crappy, but, you know, what are you gonna do? When the Thaumaton torpedo comes down on you. First iPhone was June 2007. Jesus Christ, you're right. Alright. Well, we'll tap that, and we'll say go. Because I can still do damage, target tap creature, let's go! Excuse me. Welcome, everybody, especially some new viewers hanging out on YouTube. Thanks for being here, appreciate it. We are playing some preview streams of Edge of Eternities. Y'all hanging out on Twitch. Had some cool gifted subs earlier. Thank you so much for that. Alright, that card is done, and I don't like it. Oh yeah, once you're in the 2010s, like I actually got like I think my first iPhone was like iPhone 3 or something. Which today is just absolute garbo, but back then was pretty rad. Do I want to orbitally plunge the 2/1? Not right now. Because the Stalker can get rid of the token, excuse me, really easily. Okay. Rex instant. Okay. Sure. Why not? They're three color in it, which is rad. Deal with that. Get on out of here. Right. And then I can play this and the Stalker. Whoop it. We whoop it. We whoop it just like that. Bye. Y'all take care now. Alright, so not the worst position. 2 removal spells. Technically 3 with a torpedo. Whatever the hell. This thing does a million things. This was on, I think, Power Dragon's top 10 list. This card is silly and does dumb stuff. Alright. Chuck all 1977. Chuck all hell no. This is a sorcery. That is that. There's no enter the battlefield ability. So let's first see if they want to block. Block. You have trick. Cucumber water for customer only. All Fate Stalker. What a neat card. Oh, what a dead card. All right, I'm okay. We got rid of a great removal spell. One that would kill our Zenith if we were to draw it. There's old Tanuk. Old Tanuk poo. Yeah. All right. Well, first things first. A smash. We smash because we love. All right. And then I think I orbitally nuke your dude. Your dude's ridiculous. I don't like all the words on him. They make me scared. I'd rather take another 4. Yeah, that card's dumb. Alright. Beginning of your own step. 2 or more tap creatures. Mega, well, whatever. Okay. Well, you're not gonna get that action, because... Just 1 mana off, aren't I? That is unfortunate. On the battlefield tapped. What a dagger. Yeah, I gotta stop the beats. And it's gotta happen now, so... Off you go. Yeah. Once this stuff starts dying, I start dying. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. I think I want to play this guy, if only just because I need to use the lander. I need mana. You may go. Like, I've got 2 landers, you know? That's lovely and wonderful. Son of a bitch. Alright. Fine. Whatever. Do what you gotta do. Like, I mean, like, as most kind of new sets, lots of removal. This is a very removal heavy set. Jesus. Alright. Based on our setup at this time, we shall play a Crasher. There we go. Seriously? Jesus Christ. Oh my god, I'm dead. Well, alright. GG, bro. Pinnacle Kill Ship? God almighty. That's a really cool card. But really annoying. Just again, there is so much removal in this format. Lord. So much. Arguably, should have killed the 4-3 menace guy first before the 2-2. Would have made her a 3-3. Fine. I don't know. Just to slow it down a little bit, you know. Probably took 1 too many beatings from that guy. Valerie Fatality. That's cute. Look at what is happening here. What is going on in our lives? What is going on in our lives? Okay. Well, something decent, I suppose. Alright, I'll keep it. That torpedo ain't doing much for a long time. Like, it's great to have 1-drops, but I don't mean they're worth running or keeping. We do not want to warp our All Fates Stalker. Woohoo! It just gets rid of tokens. It's really good at that. Alright. And a 3-drop. Oh, snap. And spoiler alert, they're about to kill it. Oh, okay. I'll take that too. Alright. So then we go smashy. Would you like to trade? Would you like to trade? Because it is no trade. My name is Montoya Montoya, whatever, Toya. You know what I'm saying. You kill my father, prepare to die, and so on. Alright. We are here with our flight deck commander. Is that stupid thing? Well, we were until we had to kill his mythic bye. You take care of yourself. See ya. Yeah, I don't know if they got a lot of removal, but they got some good cards. Valerie Fatality, let's go. Alright, that's a Drix Fate Maker. He's Fate Makery, let me tell you. Alright, well, what we're going to do is eject. You can just, out the porthole. Go to the airlock. Don't ask questions, just get destroyed. Thanks. Like, it would be cool if this could, like, give it first strike whenever it, like, when it enters, or, like, maybe when it's equipped would be cool. Good old landing zone. Huh. Oh boy. I mean, that's a card. Yeah, you're fine on all the lands, I'll tell you that. Flip 3. That's silly. There's our Chrome Companion. We're here to apply the pressure. Why did they even warp that? Whatever. Sure. Yet another $15 to $20 rare. Because it doubles things. Cool Story Broham. Son of a... I can almost do both. Almost. So... what I can do is warp this and land her, and then next turn I can do that. Okay. Get on out of here. Get you down to 7. Throw 3 mana available. Yeah. Gotta land her, unfortunately. I should have dealt him 1 more damage. I'm stupid. Whatever, man. That's just like your opinion, man. I could play maybe at a slightly higher level. But we're here with, what is it? Rules level, right? Rules level fun. Oh, of course. Okay. I mean, I guess I'll get rid of the blocker. That seems pretty good. Yeah, unfortunately I can't do anything with that, but smash for 7, or for 4 rather. While you're at 7, play your good boy. They're all good boys, but he's a good boy. You killed my father, prepare to die. Oh, lightning bolt. Hey, it's lightning bolt guy. What's going on, lightning bolt guy? What's going on, bro? It's lightning bolt dude. That's a strong answer right there. I didn't like that. That was terrible. Well, if I draw 1 more mana, I can play 2. I can play these 2. Look at that. Rad. Let's do our sequencing correct, so we don't look completely foolish. Whee! I might just straight up outnumber, overpower next turn. Like if they draw nothing here, we're in good shape. What you doing, Valerie Fatality? Like the loading zone did get them one extra counter on their Drix Fate Maker, so okay. Okay. Alright, well this is pretty cool. I'm gonna let them station really fast. Just station with one guy. Oh, it's the yeah. Pyroclasm. Sure. Artifact groups are indestructible. That seems pretty freaking rad to me. Because I'm here for the beatdowns. We'll just go ahead and smash. Yep. Good game to you. Nice. Alright. Well, that worked out okay. Back to our 3-color winning ways, if you will. How about we take a look at some constructed action? Power Dragon, as I understand it, did build like 50 decks or something. Did you see this? Where he posted something about he posted a whole bunch of decks. I think on like his Blue Sky or something. Let me take a look here. Feel free to point it out if you know what I'm talking about here. Deck list share. Okay. Oh, here's the Moxfield stuff. All right, or the Yo-Man 5. Old Yo-Man 5 here, doing neat stuff. What is Celestium Warp Cage? I don't like when I don't like if I'm gonna play a deck, you know, with new cards in it. I want it to have a lot of new cards in it. Like it's so often that like I'll see these decks and they got like one new card in them. I'm like, bruh, we can do better than that, can't we? Like, I mean, I guess. Okay. Like, seems a little silly. Demons combo? Is there a demon combo going on here? Oh yeah, we now have the Unstoppable Slasher. But they're not running the new 5-mana guy. That if it void, you lose half their life, like rounded up or whatever. Okay. Orzhov life gain combo? It's got Scrounge for Eternity and 4 Halaya Guided by Light. Again, I need more. Alright, blue-white double spell. Seam Rip, the Zenith, and the Titan. That's the goods we got. Okay. Also, alright, that's fine. In case you're just joining us here, I'm trying to find a deck that just has a lot of the new cards. Like I want a bunch of the new cards, man. Like, give me a deck with at least 4 new cards in it. I need to know. Excuse me. My voice is not super happy with chitter chatting for this long. It appears. All right. Extinguisher Battleship. This man is not even running the monster cool 5-mana starship thing, and that makes me sad. Orzhov Aristocrats. Lordy, there's a bunch of new tools in that. The Zenith and the Timeline Caller, and the what? And the Who's It? Okay. Okay. I mean, this is the Sephiroth deck, I guess. It's fine. Merfolk Sliver combo? I don't even know what's happening anymore. Oh, he uses Leyline of Transformation. Wow. I guess. Alright. Okay. I don't know if I like much any of these decks. Maybe 4-color Artifact Sack. It's running weird stuff. It's running weird stuff with no Tezzeret, that you'd be able to go and get a bunch of different cards. Which I suppose it's a raise the pass deck, it appears. Okay, all right. I think we're just going to keep going here for a minute, and I will keep at least on the other screen, so you guys don't have to sit here and wait for it. And I'll see if I can find an interesting deck in the meantime. If you see one, and hey Asperger's, I'm glad you're here checking out the new set as well, and I'm going to, because I'm looking for, I'm looking for deck lists. Where are they? What are you doing? Okay, all right. No white mana, of course, because why would you? But, we, as I've mentioned, Gerard Fabiano, very good Magic player, does not mulligan. And I asked him, because I was like, bro, like, what? Like, he just doesn't mulligan. Like, unless he has no lands, he will not mulligan. He has one land. He's in the game. And I'm just like, but why? And he's like, well, there's so much of your deck that you haven't drawn or seen. Look at this. I drew my white mana. And he's like, there's so much of it out there. And, there's so many, your chance of drawing land is super duper high and all this other stuff. And I'm like, all right, dude. I get it. But still. Okay. Man, you're making this really awkward. Nicol Brolus? Wow. Okay. I guess I'll just smash your face. Continuously. Like, it makes me want to Plasma Bolt my own guy just to, like, get that double spell trigger, because that's really strong. Alright. That's cool, too. And we'll go ahead and do this, because we can. Get out of here. And then smash. Is that going to any target? Oh. Damn it. Oh, I'm so terrible at this. Damn it, I would have won the game! 9,999 damage. Incredible. Yep, I still got you, bro. I still have you. Yep, it's over. Ugh, man, I miss lethal. Why did I do that? Because I thought that only dealt damage to creatures because they're not going to give you lightning bolt, but they are now. So I'll take it. Whew. 3 land drops is all you need. It turned out 3 land drops was all I needed. That's all I'm saying. And I'm certainly much happier with 3-color deck than a 2-color deck. Graham! Oh snap! It's Graham. That's awesome. And I will keep it, as you do. Hello, Gramsters. Oh snap! Oh snap! Yeah, let's go. Okay, there's that guy. That guy. Fine, so we go. Man, it'd be really rad if that came into play. Like maybe if it untapped, if you tap an artifact or something, would be really rad. But, okay, that's a dude, bro. That is a McPow friend. He is a 3/3. Okay. Edge Rover sure does make a nice second spell. And then otherwise, like an orbital plunge next turn. So. Fair enough. Let's go. Coming to get you. The Bright Spear still. Man, they traded a 1 mana card for a 4 mana removal spell. I think this card is pretty decent. Great at, you know, the spacecraft thing. This card's dumb. I do not like it. Free damage to the damage store. A botcha. Free damage at the damage store. I tell y'all what. That is my absolute favorite. Free damage at the damage store, y'all. So he can play his 3/3 haste guy up there. I like how we're both collectors, by the way. I think that's rad. Red Tiger Mechan. It's a robot cat. That lander's not going to last too much longer. The lander longer, you know what I'm saying? Bingo bango. Bounce back over here to YouTube. Make sure I didn't miss anything. Thanks y'all for being here. Appreciate it. Huh. Alright, I think I just do this. Kill it. Bye. Yep. Oh, cool. Oh, look at this. Sick. Sickness indeed. Old Sunstar Lightsmith. Told you, man, that Edge Rover. It's the stuff. Edge Rover, best rover. And my torpedo is ready to go. So, there's that. The pangolin's pretty cool, though. Ooh, that's a huge dish. Alright. Interesting. And then we just want to party like it's 1999, like it's 2007, back when Lorwyn came out, lol. Like, kill my Edge Rover, man, I don't care. You got me. And you got the dork. And I've got aggro. Aggro best row. Man, that orbital plunge, that was a good one. Man, focus fire's so good. God, for 1 white mana. That's crazy. And we had to, like, we left one on the sideboard anyway. Nuts. What does that do? Sacrifice a non-token creature of their choice. Alright, well, I guess we'll get out of here. 4/3 flyer. Neat. Good game, sir. Graham, you're a gentleman and a scholar. And I appreciate all that you do. No one like them going down like that, but you know, you'll take it. I think that's 7 wins. No, that's 4 wins. Never mind. I was ahead of myself now, wouldn't I? I think that's 7 wins. I think I just totally rocked this format. It's ridiculous. No, not quite. Rakdos Velocity. 1 damn card new. It breaks my soul. You know what I'm saying? Breaks my whole soul. He likes Gene Pollinator a lot. Hard Light Containment. Y'all seen that Hard Light Containment card? How good is that card? That card seems very strong. I don't know why it's rare. Like, it is an enchantment-based removal piece. You know? And I'm like, okay. I thought it was uncommon. But it has to be good if it's rare. Like, there's no way they make that rare because it sucks or something. But, and the fact that you can enchant an artifact or whatever is cool and stuff, but still. Let's get our coordinator out there. CP girl. Alright. Neat. Make land tokens. Okay. That's cool. Sure. I think we'll use that as a trick. Not just a +1. Like, it doesn't suck as a +1, but like, see? Perfect. Well, first up, we... Ooh, God, that is coming to counter on. Ooh, I don't like that. Alright, well. In that case, we can't use a super cool trick. We've got to banish the light stupid freaking crasher because he's ridiculous. Get him out of here. And these are going to play something else. They're going to play something else, something ridiculous. And I'm going to have to torpedo it. Because that's where we're at in our lives right now. 1, 2, 3, 7. Tron joke. Yes, love it. How does the Tron player count? 1, 2, 3, 7. That's what they do now. Oh, okay. All right. Sure. Interesting they chose not to play it before. Because then their future would give them a counter on it, but whatever. Yeah, you don't see me complaining. I think I just destroy that guy. Because I don't want to use my, tricks until you have to. You'd rather use your onboard, components, if you will. Like, just kill them. Just kill them. Bingo bango. Back to the CP girl part of the show. Bioengineered future is activated for 2. Okay, that's very scary. What the hell does this guy do? Oh, alright, cool. Rad. Alright, well, I'm going to wreck your entire face now. Because that's how this is going to go down. Man, if only he blocked with both. Am I right? I'll take it. This is 2 plus on creatures and or spacecraft. Okay, cool. Yep. Was that the end of that? No. Alright. You made me do it. Get out of here. You lose a card. I lose nothing. I mean, super cute, like playing the 2-mana guy that makes it, or 2-mana 1/1 guy that makes a 1/1. Super rad. Find an equipment. Put it on the battlefield. Kind of sucks and limited, I guess, but not when you put 2 counters on it? Question mark? And yeah, in any creature, right? Each creature, yeah. So when you make a token, that's super rad. Alright, well that sucks. I think it's time to say go. Because that's a huge mamma jamma right there, the Lash Whip Predator. Damn. That's a huge mamma jamma. Yeah, I mean, there's certainly things we found so far. This format is not very fast, and we're talking sealed, obviously, so far, but not very fast, and definitely I think you want to play 3 colors. Just play your best, 3-color matchup with the cards and rares and things that you got. Because, and particularly if you have lander token creation, like, wow. Just the easiest I've ever seen to fix your mana. Maybe even do 4 colors, question mark. Alright, that's something. I can get it up to 6 with the Squire's Blightblade. But that's it. No attacks, thank you. And it's interesting because if they have a creature in their hand, they might just be holding it so they can give it a counter or whatever. Alright, so they draw a land, then play it. Because if that was a 6/8, Jesus Christ. There would be, a little P would come out. Okay. That sucks. Bye. You got one, I got one, I guess. Woof. Alright. Well. Do your worst. It sucks here because, man, yeah, if they had any, like, you know, pump spell or whatever, like, it would just be over. But, whatever. Get out of here. You get the 2, you get the 4-1. Whew. At least it killed it. Thanks. And then we smash up high. Let's go. Get him. Okay. Okay. Weird. What did I do again? Another counter and draw a card. Okay. Huh. Wow. It's crazy how that did not help against my shock or whatever, but... Oh, Jesus. Oh, boy. Oh, that hurt a lot. Ugh. Okay. I might lose this now. Because they suddenly put 8 power on the board and 3 creatures from out of friggin' nowhere. There's a giant angel that also... Jesus, they just put, what, 12 power? Okay. Oh, okay. Christ. Well, I mean, that's something, I guess. The draw removal spell. I'll just go ahead and say go. Oh, Lord. Here comes the giant angel. Arguably, one could say I could wait for that, but I would also have them take, what, 3 more damage in the meantime? Go ahead and get a plains. Get a bolt. That sucks. It's not terrible, it just kind of sucks. Alright. Lands. Wait. Oh, it's a sorcery? Oh, Jesus. Oh, come on. Oh, my God. Alright. Well, gang, it was fun. Super fun. But this one is done. GG. To that sealed pool. Because it's over now. Yeah. I thought it was good, but we lost it somehow. You know what I'm saying? Alright, so if we go back to our super cool Edge of Eternities thing, and we go to Drafto, maybe we can do a little Drafto, play a game or so of it. Maybe 2. Hang out in the queue, hopefully not for too long. Oh, snap. Let's go. Hell yeah. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, what we got here? The ship, the Warmaker gunship. Using my artifacts, you control and target creature and opponent controls. That seems pretty strong. There's no, like, kill a thing in here. There's no removal, straight removal spell. Draw 2 cards and this discard artifact, and your turn has Death Touch. That's interesting. We don't care about the Deserted Temple. So yeah, I think we just go with the rare and kind of see where it goes. I mean, cut propulsion, that's certainly a deal damage, kill something. Which is interesting, but I think, you know, if you're going to choose something to go with, you're probably going to choose the cool rare. So let's choose a cool rare. I like cool rares. And this is about artifacts and controlling artifacts. This card is interesting. System overrides, game control, it's a threaten. I get it. The card is interesting. And there's destroy target, tap so and so. That's red and white. Red and white has a lot of warp. Orbital plunge is just strong because it kills something. So we'll just take the kill something spell. Oh, you tempted me with this white. I do like me, lightning bolt dragon. There's certainly nothing wrong with that. Now, blue and red are the artifact matters colors. So I would like to just see what we can do, at least so far. We'll get the looter, the Mecha Navigator. Mecha Navigator. You know, it's wild to me that we don't even have like a phaser or something. You know what I mean? Like, there's no guns in Magic, but we get pretty close when there's orbital death rays and things. It's like you're telling me that we can have orbital death rays that deal 100 damage, but we also cannot have phasers that take that damage down to a certain level. Okay, this seems awesome. The scan ship. I love all the spacecraft. I really do. I think they're the coolest thing. The white one, of course, is the best one. This is my top #1 pick for my top 10 in the set. I think that card's fantastic, and I love it. And I love it a lot, and I think it's great. But what we're dealing here is with a blue-red deck. We're having blue-red in a format that is not having blue-red be the spells deck. They don't care about the spells anymore. Guys, they don't care. I love that. I love that so much. I get so sick and tired of, here's what all the color pies do, and then you get to blue-red, you know what's going to happen. Every single friggin' time. Oh, okay, that card's interesting. For a 1-mana 2/1 that keeps on keeping on. I mean, Plasma Bolt is Plasma Bolt. I guess I'll take it. Hell. Yeah, Sorcery's the only thing keeping this thing in check, I'll tell you that. But that's cool, though. I'm totally down for that. Like, it needed... You didn't want... one day, there's going to be a Plasma Bolt that is an instant speed Plasma Bolt. Today is not that day. And that day shouldn't come for a very long time. You know what I mean? Like, in order to continually impress players, Magic players, you have to keep moving the pendulum as to what's good and what's not. Okay. Turn creature enchantment graveyard. Alright, that's kind of wild. As a reanimate. This card was pretty strong when I played it earlier in a sealed deck. 3 mana, 1/4. It's a 2/4 as long as you have an artifact, which is super easy to do. So I'm okay with that. Bingo bango. Join us here for a little drafto. Drafto o fundo. Fundo with a hundo. What's up, doe? Alright. Cut propulsion is right there for us. I guess I'll take the thing that makes the things hurt themselves. And it's also instant, which is very rad. Also, artwork. Okay. It's a little funky. Like, I don't know exactly what's going on with that artwork. Some kind of creature with a big old lower jaw, I think. Looks a little crazy. But yeah, they are putting down the robots. And we do have robots. We straight up have robots. I appreciate that. The fact that, there was certainly a time at which point the affinity deck was the affinity deck, even though it had no affinity cards in it. That's real, by the way. So maybe, I guess, I think I'll like maybe this guy better. I'm not sure. Like, if I can get enough spaceships, this card's actually pretty rad. And the fact that you can just keep stationing ships, which I think is really cool. Because there's so many things that give bonuses for being tapped, and like it's a way to because for me station is like Convoke, and so You know, once you convoke something, you can't re-convoke. But now you can just kind of keep doing that, which I think is awesome. Oh, the fact that like Turbo Drone came around is awesome. This card is dope. I don't know if people recognize that normally this is a 2-mana 1/1 that just gives the other card haste or whatever, right? Like, no, dog, this is a 3-mana 2/3, so it's already fine, decent, you know, on rate. And every creature you play is getting +1/+1 in haste. Like, y'all, haste is insane. Like, haste is one of the best abilities of all time. Just period. And no, I didn't need a 5-mana add 3-mana card. That's a little silly. That's for the constructed world. Maybe a cool commander deck or a brawl deck. Maybe they'll do something weird with, you know, like, it's great. You know, it's always good to have those kind of numbers that can tick up that way, where, you know, you have the 2-mana Mind Stone or whatever, right? And you have the 3-mana thing that can tap for any color. You got the 4-mana guy that taps for 2 generic mana. You know, and then you got the 5-mana tap for 3. I think that's cool. All right, Crasher. Okay. Ooh, I like this guy a lot. 6-mana, 6/5 flying haste, and just turn it on with 3 power is kind of ridiculous. All right, this is an interesting card. Secluded Starforge. Very rad. I don't dislike it. Yeah, the game lost a lot of identity. It's funny because somebody actually, this is true, somebody actually went back and commented on one of the Magic Mike shows from 2020 when that giant crap blew up and everyone was upset and all that. And there I was, y'all, 5 years ago, going like, hey, this is a slippery slope. We're going to run into Captain Crunch and Marvel and every other random brand before it's over. And Aaron is just going like, no, I don't think so. I think they're going to be like super selective about it. I'm like, okay, I think they like money. And it doesn't really matter. Okay, so blue or red here is not a lot. Oof, there's a Pinnacle Kill Ship, which probably isn't that good in draft, but it's really good in sealed, let me tell you. All right, I guess again, blue-red is the artifact color. This is cool. We're not playing blue, you know, blue or black-red by any means. And the Divert Disaster is not great, so I'll take it. I think the Pangolin's rad. That's a cool card. Mech and Assembler, 5 mana. Jesus, really? That card's awesome. Just make free 2/2 robots when you play other artifacts? Like, yeah? Hell yeah. Tapestry Warden, you say? Okay. Each creature you control with toughness greater than its power. It stations permanence. Stations permanence using its toughness rather than its power. Okay, cool. That's cool too. That's interesting. Easy to trigger in my deck. Contested Warzone is no. Echoing Deeps, no. We're not. Like, Landing Zone is cute, but like, or Loading Zone rather is cute, but like, eh. Maybe if we were like a green-white. Oh, Jesus, what am I doing? Why did I think I was a green deck? Ooh, there's a Light Jammer. We looked at something like this. And treasure creature gains hexproof. Okay, I can deal with that. Also, 1-mana guys are great. You know, this also helps you creep out of the mid to late game, which I'm okay with that. So we'll go with the Scrapper. Just halfway lost my mind there for a second. But yeah, man, it was so weird. Again, out of all the things to just randomly comment on, something from 2020, and there I am. And man, them was some dark times, yo. Like the whole year after March in 2020, just wow. You don't talk about a descent into madness. And 2021 wasn't much better. But God, that's not a great time. That's why I was trying to watch the Eddington movie, and it's tough because it's all about COVID stuff, and I don't like to really, you know, I certainly don't like to think back to that, you know, fondly in any way. Someone destroyed me, by the way, with this and sealed. Just absolutely wrecked my life. This card is not fair in limited formats. But, yeah. And I'm not going to play more than one Nebula Dragon. I don't know if I'm going to play more than one Plasma Bolt. Maybe, probably. I mean, hell far. Man, that is pretty. Holy cow, that is gorgeous. Look at that. Cascading cataracts. Absolutely fantastic. That is lovely. And then we'll play our little Chrome Companion. We'll play our good boy right there. Yeet. So good. Love it. Bioengineered Future. We played against this card. And it beat the living hell out of me. This card is very cool and very strong. This card is rare. And no. Why do I keep it? Gotta stop. What is in my head? Why are we a green deck all of a sudden? I'm so drawn to the green cards. I can't help myself. I haven't seen a lot of blue. Where are the blue cards? I haven't seen one blue card. This is ridiculous. No wonder I'm thinking I'm a green deck. I don't see any blue cards. Look at this. What the hell is happening? Like, okay. I don't want any of these cards. Someone is... Maybe 2 people to my left are picking blue? Because, man, I haven't seen a blue card practically the whole damn pack. And Ruinous Rampage really ain't getting it done. Not to mention, I don't think I want to play it in that deck anyway. Or this deck anyway, because exile artifacts of mana value 3 or less, that includes my stuff. And no one wants to be there for that. And heck, we're only in pack 2. Like, basically, pack 3 is probably going to be unbelievably sweet with blue cards. Like, we just got completely destroyed on blue cards. Like, this is silly. And I'm over here like, I like this green card. Like, what am I doing? Okay, there's a Infinite Guideline Station. That's interesting. Bombard is a magic card. Code Cracker Hound is very cool. I actually like that card a lot. It's handy. It's neat. I just think it's neat. And we could use a body. We have removal, you know, like Bombard's cool. I like it. But like right now, what we got? 11 creatures. Most of them probably pretty bad. I'll take it. See, there we go. You got. Oh, by the way, this is whenever they deal combat damage. You draw as much combat damage. You don't. It's not just like that blue illusion guy or whatever, where you know when it deals damage, you can draw a card. No, you deal equal to the damage. If they deal 4 combat damage, you draw 4 cards. This card is silly, and you know an easy example of what happens when we get all the blue going this way, because we certainly do. There's no scan ship, which is awesome. And there is a Red Tiger Mechan, which we looked at earlier. Which I think I'm going to do that just again. We need creatures. We got 14 creatures now. Woo! Bare minimum, ladies and gentlemen. And I don't really want to play this Colossus unless we get some, like, super sick spaceship or something. Because otherwise, like, what the hell? We're not going to pay 9 for this. It's just not happening. Like, can you get up to 7? Maybe. You're still going to warp it. And warping this thing, I mean, still. Warping it with, like, a free open board is ridiculous. Alright. Well, this trooper here. 2 or more tap creatures. You may discard your hand. If you do, draw 2 cards. That's good. I like this. When it enters the warp thing is cool, too. Not unhappy with that. I like that it flies. But this is a 5/5 monster. And we do have some ships. We got a station or 2 that we can use. So we'll take the uncommon, and the whale is common, so we might see it again. And it might wheel. We'll see. You never know. Maybe take some red cards now with the land seal. That's cool. I like that card a lot. If nothing else, it's just like a 4 mana 4/3 menaces. They used to be what you got for the 4 mana, and like you were happy with that. And now it's like making you artifacts, which things care about, like the stupid assembler, which is making a robot when you do that. Like hell far, this assembler guy is awesome. Like this card would have been rare, you know, in Magic's past. And hell, it would all have been rare. It'd have been like you got to pay a blue whenever another artifact, you know, enters or whatever. Because they can't just give it to you for free. What are you, insane? But they're like, well, we'll just do it once each turn. Okay. The once each turn thing has become such a weird crutch isn't the right word, but you know, it's such a go-to. Yeah, look at this. Look at our payoff. Look at our payoff. We did it. We have an orbital plunge already. Not that I wouldn't like it, but this is... Hey, Swarm Armor, cool. This is our... you know, this is our payoff. It's why you do this. This card is rad. I love the hell out of a Terra Pact Intimidator. Giving you 2 land tokens, or lander tokens, matters a lot for a variety of reasons. It matters more in the landfall deck, but in the deck that wants, you know, artifacts, artifact tokens, also awesome. How is our upper end looking? Oh, we already have one of those troopers. That's fine. Ooh, Orbital Plunge came back around. I'll take that. There's another Land Seeker. I mean, I'm certainly not taking any other card in that pack. Oh, I'm glad that came back, because I really wanted one. I think this card's really cool. It's just, you know, not the coolest. It's just, it's good value, you know. 5 mana 4/5, likely to be a 5 mana 5/6 when you play it. Is super cool. We got, what, 17 creatures. Take one of those and not play it. One of those. Probably could have taken the torpedo, but whatever. Okay. What do we have now? We got 43 cards. We want to cut probably 3 creatures. Remember, we can hit that up arrow and then creatures, and it splits it out for you, which is cool. I mean, I guess the first question is, you know, is it an artifact, or does it give a benefit for being an artifact? The Intimidator is questionable, because could it give you artifacts? Yes, but, you know, also, do they just give you a 2 mana 4/3? Like, it's hard for them to give you, I think, a 2 mana 4/3. That's the whole thing. I don't really want to cut much, if any, of my spells if I don't have to, so it's really just the 3 creatures I need to slice and dice. Let's take a look here. And it's funny, because as much as I like both of these cards, arguably, they're not on theme now, are they? But they some really good payoffs. Arguably the Sky Warden, not as good a payoff as the Trooper, so let's cut that guy. None of these are going to be great. I'm not going to love cutting this stuff, but I want to play as hard as I can on the theme while we're doing it. Damn, I hate to cut the Kratko Gregor Hound, if nothing else, because we first picked it. We first picked it. Like, I do want to play with the card. The card seems cool, you know? It seems fine. But you're also just like, is it really worth it, dude? You know? Like, I think so. I think it's cool. Damn. You know what? You know what we're gonna do? You know what we're gonna do? We're going 41. We're going 41. I want to keep the good boy. I can't help it. I want to keep the good boy. It really has nothing to do with first picking it. If nothing else, I think the card's good. I think it's a really good card. You know, we could have definitely played without it, you know. Florida Mun. All right. Whomever they happen to be. All right. Okay. I mean, if we can draw another land, we play the Pangolin into the Red Tiger, pay a mana. This is a 3/3. Like, hell yeah. If we can just draw some lands, our hand's pretty dope. And they are a Dauntless Drafter, so yeah, it's actually coming up Millhouse here a little bit. Uh-oh. Using the big trubs now. Oh, yes, please. 6. Yeah, that's not good for you. Yeah, man, you did it. You got a lander token. Congratulations. Alright. And then I think we just smash. Like, yeah, we ain't got the mana because we're 6. Because, yeah, you're at 8 now? That's not great. Cool. They look like, I'm guessing they want to do the second spell thing, which is cute, but the pressure is real. Alright. 5 mana's nice. Now the thing about playing the assembler, which is great, you know, hey, I don't have any other artifacts to follow it up with, you know? I don't. And they have a lander. Okay, I mean, I can do that. Alright, let's see if they, let's see if they take some bait. Okay. Do it. Go on. And done. Alright. You enjoy yourself. I could lightning bolt to their face there if I wanted to. But I don't think that's really where we want to be right now. Because they got a lot of mana now. One more card than we do. They have 6 mana versus our 5. Lightsmith, alright, into Cryo Shatter, alright. That makes me sad. But we do have a card that does a thing. And like, look, it's like I want to play the Turbo Drone and then the Assembler so I can make a 5/5 hasty out of it, but I think we got to stop the Lightsmith, where, you know, in its tracks. We can't let that go by. Yeah, no, it doesn't matter. I'm not gonna play my stupid thing anyway. And they become tapped or dealt damage. Yeehaw. Can't be blocked if you cast 2 or more spells. Oh, interesting. Okay, well, I'm going to draw a land. Because that lets me do this. Bye. Yeah, I know. Cool. Kills that. Kills this thing. He's here. Let's say go. Now, if you cryo stasis or whatever the thing, cryo shatter me, it doesn't matter because he's got a super cool ability. And they're probably going to banish and light it right now. Because that card is very good and it's super crazy good. And don't you love it when the cards are awesome? Yeah. Honor's a cool card. First of all, 1 mana card names, super rare. You gotta call them out. What in the hell does this do? Jesus. I can play Manipula Dragon, and it's not good enough. That's silly. Huh. Alright. Let me do this. Well, and we do that because nothing's going to change there. And we say go. We're not attacking. And we do have Nebula Dragon holding back, so just when it enters, okay. Like, as long as we can block the Infiltrator, I don't care. And we will double block that thing so fast. So fast, y'all. Damn it, another one? Jesus. Well, that card's good. I hate it. Thanks, I hate it. Sure. Alright. No free cards for you. That's another whatever. Damn. We're staring down 12 just with that guy. Sons of bitches. I hate you so much. I can still block it. I can still block with Cryo Shatter, which is nice. So that card's not quite as good as I thought it was, but it's still okay. I'm in such trouble right now. I don't know if I can win. How am I going to get out of this bucket of syrup? Because they're just going to swing, probably, yeah, with their big boys. Blah. And I'm going to have to jump and hate all of life. Leave me with a 1-3 flyer, which then leaves me super duper 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 dead. GG, everybody. All right. Well, that was plenty of sealed, a draft, and one draft game, which could have gone a little bit better. But unfortunately, I do have to run. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. You are lovely. I appreciate you guys. Check us out. Check out all the Magic Mike stuff. We posted a top 10 yesterday. Really cool. 90 minutes of fun. Listen to it on your drive to work or whatever. Super duper fun there. Magic Mike's coming back next Tuesday, likely with another top 10 of some nature we've been talking about. Excuse me. And next Wednesday, same time, same bat time, 10 o'clock Eastern, begins the pre-show where we talk about anything and everything, and a live show about Magic and all the Magic stuff at 11 o'clock Eastern. Until then, everybody, I appreciate you guys, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.